Hi, you guys. It's Maisha T. I'm here with your weekly Synergy Tip Live. I give these quick little synergy tips to help you as an online entrepreneur, as a CEO, as a business owner, whoever you are who are resonating with this message, create more synergy in your life. And so we know that synergy is that process of blending your life and business together to get a greater sum of the effect that your life and business has in your life. So I'm just here to share my little quick tip and, let's just keep our day going. So today's tip is relatively simple. It's to include rest and downtime in your daily. Don't just plan out meetings and be productive and productive times in your planner. You want to make sure that you have a pencil and a paper that can kind of show when you'll rest and when you'll sleep. Not necessarily sleep, but when you'll rest. A perfect example of this could actually be to, after you have a meeting or a client consultation, to schedule in an additional 15 minutes to just take time to decompress, fill out your notes for your next session, but just really use that time to take a break. Because oftentimes, I'm not sure what your practice is, whether you're a therapist, consultant, or creative, we kind of run our lives going from one person to the next. And we don't want to do that, because what that does is it creates that overwhelm, and it creates that, number one, that overwhelm. And what does overwhelm lead to? Overwhelm leads to burnout. So we more than likely know that once we get to the burnout phase, every area, not just in our business or our life, will begin to fall apart. And that's actually true. It actually happened to me recently myself, and my systems weren't in sync and my automations weren't working. I actually had to be sure that in my daily schedule that I included rest and downtime. So another way that you can do this in your business is make sure you write in lunch. As a creative, sometimes we get in front of the computer and our minds just want to go, go, go. We got to start utilizing that timer, because we got to actually take a break. And I know for some people that I've worked with, some of my clients, we know when their zone of genius is there. So even when they're in their zone of genius, we still want to use our tomato timer to time chunk when we're working, because at some point your mind still needs to relax, still needs to have that break. So whatever you're doing in your life or business, be sure that you include that rest time in your schedule. Not only will it help you feel empowered, but it will also help you to just take some time to just decompress from what you're doing. One new practice that I've been doing for about 3 weeks now is every morning I start my day with self-care. I start my day with gratitude. And then throughout my day, in between my appointments, I take some time. I give myself maybe 10 minutes to just scroll through my Facebook feed, go over to YouTube, watch a meditation. I just really have to include that downtime in my schedule, because number one, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a mother. And as a mompreneur, there I go with the preneur words, oftentimes we can't be in the push and pull of kids and, oh, is this on my to-do list, or what's that? Like, I have it now to whereas when we're looking at our day, when it's rest time for me, it's rest time for the kids. So when I have those 10 minutes in my day, they get 10 minutes of free time. What does that do for me as a mom and as an mompreneur? It allows me the time that I need to just walk away from the computer, or not even think of work, or not even really be a mom. Giving my kids a 10-minute break to be on the screen, I'm okay with that. So that's it. That's all I got. Your synergy tip of the week is just to be sure to include rest and downtime in your daily schedule. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you need some support creating a schedule, please be sure I put a link in the comments to go ahead and book a time for a quick chat. And we can talk about whether the Frazzled Entrepreneur session may work for you, or we can just talk about some time that you and I can set aside to really look at how we can create synergy in your everyday life. Have a great day. Bye-bye.